Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenidos de nuevo a otro episode del podcast Island God Talk. Two favoritos host. I don't know how to say host yet, y'all, but for your favorite hosts, JU and Kingmeechyyy in the building, man. We're gonna have Spanish intros till we get to our next trip, but so stay tuned. But how you doing today, bro?
Bro, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. That was nice. Because literally, y'all know, I didn't even know that was going to happen. But that shit was good. That shit was actually very good.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
learn a language, bro. Do something. Like, niggas be having hella time on their time. Like, hella time in life, bro. I feel like there's no reason you shouldn't pick up another language.
Hell yeah, bro. You should, definitely. I mean, Kobe knew about 5, 6, 7. And he was consistently learning them. Dude knew Italian, German, English, French, Spanish. I think Swahili and some more shit. So, you know, it's definitely good to expand your, it's going to make you more interesting. It's going to make you more interesting.
Definitely. The bitches, oh my goodness. You tell a bitch you speak French, her pussy's going to get wet, my word.
That's right. She ain't even going to know what you're saying.
She won't. You ain't even got it, bro. You can make up some shit for real. But actually learn it. Because you got to think, Kobe was doing it while hooping niggas up. Going crazy.
Exactly. And he also knew Chinese, which they say, like, Mandarin and stuff is, like, very hard to learn. But I think it's all about the time you put into it.
Facts, bro.
But let's get into the show. Hold on. Did you say how you was doing?
I said,
Okay, we're going to get into the show, man. He said he total be in, you know what I'm saying? It's all good over here. So the first topic of today is going to be, I feel like being ladylike is becoming a lost art in the West, in the culture that we live in here in America, other places around the world too, but you see it a lot here, being ladylike. And by being ladylike, I mean a woman being in her femininity and living in that. That's becoming lost nowadays, I feel like.
Oh my goodness, bro. It's becoming lost in the sauce. Like, lost like some treasure, for real. Bro, because we all see it. It be the women. And the first thing I thought about was rolling up. I don't want a woman that knows how to roll it backward, bro. That's just me.
That's some unladylike stuff right there.
That's some unladylike shit. Like, she breaking that thing down, like, licking it like rope.
That's definitely masculine behavior, and she learned it from a dude. And I feel like all these girls feel like they got to be like guys now.
I'm telling you, bro. For what reason? Like,
the only thing I can say is we got to look at us as men, because the men do lead the women. So if they're becoming more masculine, it must be because guys are becoming more feminine nowadays. But there are still masculine men out there, so it's no excuse for a woman to be like, oh, I can't find a man, but you wasn't taught you didn't have no mentor to teach you how to be a good wife, a good mom, a good lady, you know what I'm saying? So you doing stuff like rolling up or trying to hold the door for your man, or
listening to Keek Lock,
or just even like you know what I'm saying? Even something is like a woman can fart around her dude, you know what I'm saying? But like doing it as a man would do. You know, if you're a guy, you might make a joke, you might be all loud with it and stuff when you pass gas. But if a woman is acting like that, that's gonna be a turn off to a masculine dude, because it's like, damn, I wanted you to be more ladylike. And part of being ladylike is we talk about guys, us being mysterious a lot, but we don't talk about how the woman can also be mysterious, you know what I'm saying? Like, it used to be back in the day, you didn't even know a woman went to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? Just because they kept all that mysterious. If she had some problems or anything going on, she knew how to dress it up or like be around it. So you like, know what I'm saying? Women be like nowadays, oh, I gotta take a shit, you know what I'm saying? But and it's crazy. You don't want to hear a woman say that. It just sounds, it's gonna turn you off. How can you talk like that and then expect a dude to find you sexually attractive, you know?
I'm telling you, bro. And I don't get it. And girls be like, oh, you say it, so I can say it too. It don't work like that. That's so unattractive. When a girl says, I'm finna take a piss, that's probably a pet peeve of mine, bro. I had a girl say that one time. It wasn't my girlfriend, by the way. I was like, suddenly my penis just doesn't want you no more type shit. Like, there's no way you just said that. And they be thinking it's funny, though. I feel like a lot of them, they just think it's funny.
They do
like
think that's funny, because you got to think, even female humor is a lot of stuff that guys we're not laughing at. It's kind of like cringy for us if they are making like bodily fluid jokes and stuff like that. They find that stuff so funny. Or if like they watching the show and the girl farts on the show, a woman gonna find that funny. But us as a man, it's kind of a turn off. You know, if you were sexually attracted to that woman, not saying she can't pass gas, like everybody do it. We all human and stuff like that. But it's about the way you go about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't go about it like a dude or even
vulgar, bro.
Yeah. Being vulgar or being vulgar with it. And also like we was talking about the profanity. Like don't say I can say it because you said it as a dude. We're two different people. You're supposed to hold yourself to a higher standard to where you don't use words from the gutter and have that type of behavior. Or the girls that they are like overly aggressive when it comes to trying to get a man. That's not really ladylike either. Like the drunk girls at the club, like, hey, yeah, come here, and like grabbing all on you and stuff like that, and being aggressive with you. That's gonna turn a dude off too, no matter how good you look, especially if you all drunk and stuff.
I'm telling you, like I'm not saying he might not beat the joint. We're not saying that.
Yeah.
He might beat the joint, but date you? That's like when women propose to a man. That shit blows my mind. And it be the movies, bro. A lot of this stuff is in movies and television shows.
Yeah.
I was watching The Big Bang Theory the other day. Shawty proposed to my nigga Raj, and I was like, he said yes. I was like, damn, this shit is programming, bro. This shit is programming.
It is programming. And then even to the internet and the media, you see all these posts like, oh, y'all know y'all really close when one of y'all can be shitting in the bathroom and the other one just in there cooling. To me, that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if it was in the times where, you know, we had a small ass house and one little bathroom, okay, you know what I'm saying? But if it's another place I can be or we can like take turns doing that, that's cool. But I see that post like, oh, y'all really locked in when you can brush your teeth and she shitting on the toilet. Like that is... It was one of those things to me personally. I just kind of find that disgusting. Well, maybe you and your wife, to me, it sounds like some Adam 22 and Lena the Plug type shit.
They probably do that.
I feel like you will have more respect for your partner if y'all are keeping like certain things. Like you want your woman to stay a lady. You want to always see her in that sexual light. Like, man, it's going to be times when you are disgusted over or just not sexually attracted to her. That's natural too. Like, for example, if you watching your woman give birth, that's not going to give you a boner if your mind is saying, you know. But certain things that's not like that, you can still keep that sexuality about you just by keeping certain things to yourself as a lady. I feel like,
bro, that's exactly what it is. It's all about staying in your masculine. She stays in her feminine, bro. And I'll say one thing, bro. Ain't no way I'm letting... I don't even see how... It just blows my mind. I couldn't even comprehend something like that, just sitting there watching my girl poop. I'd be like, there's no... And especially if it stinks, I'm gonna leave. Like, I might leave the premises type shit. Like, I wouldn't even allow some shit like that in my household. And then people gonna be like, oh, you being petty or you being...
Everybody
naive.
do it, but you don't want to be right there
bro.
having to take in fumes and stuff, especially from someone that you was like sexually attracted to, because that's gonna take all of that away. Okay. It's only certain dudes with certain fetishes that's gonna want to sit in there and smell it, and those are the type of dudes that want you to do it on their chest and stuff like that.
I'm telling you, those are the type of dudes you gotta stay away from at all points of life, bro. That shit not even cool. But it's still like having that mystique about it, like. Whole time I don't even want to know my girlfriend poops. I promise you I don't want to know, because she can make that happen, bro. She can honestly make that happen.
She can definitely make that happen. It's definitely not hard. It's just all about taking those steps. Like, now I'm saying, some people, they so comfortable, they stay in a 1-bedroom apartment like this and they just door open, pooping, whatever's going on, they just like that loud, no candle, no nothing, just
candles,
just going crazy. It to me, like, I don't know, I seen something on like a thread on Twitter about all this like yesterday, but to me, I don't know, it's just a little too much. And I think relationships would last longer if women did do like the extra things to stay in that feminine, more so ladylike, have that mystique about themselves, where a dude does see them as like a delicate flower. Nice. And oh, she's so sexy, this, that, and the third, because a lot of those unladylike things, it takes away that sexual attraction.
It always does, and then people wonder why their relationship fizzles out. That's literally why.
Because y'all was so worried about being so comfortable with each other and shit like that, which, yeah, you want to be comfortable with your partner, but I think it's a such thing as too comfortable with your partner.
Facts, bro. You can get too comfortable with anybody, though, in anything. That's the thing. People, let's say Kobe. You think he ever got comfortable, like, playing basketball? No, bro. He's still putting in the same amount of work he was back then up to, you know what I mean? That's how I like to be. In. I feel like any department of your life, you can never get too comfortable, bro. Never get too comfortable. So even so, it's just the same thing. Like, let's say you got a girl spending the night. New girl, never been here before. You won't know that girl's pooping, bro. You will not know. Like, I've had girls stay the weekend. I did not know she pooped not once. I bet she did, though.
Yeah, exactly. And then you got to think about it. Over time, they start getting comfortable. They start not doing the things that they were doing in the beginning, which is a big factor into why relationships start to end. And like I said, it all starts on the men's side by just, one, you got to hold women accountable. Two, you got to be masculine enough to where they not really going to be the type to even want to do that stuff around you, because they not trying to turn you off, because they know just because they got you in a relationship doesn't mean they're not still competing with other women for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got the closest access, but it's still, if you got them door open, going crazy, I'm smelling and hearing everything every day, but then I see this other woman, I ain't never seen nothing unladylike from her. Every time I go to work, I see her, she smiling, she look good, she smell good and stuff like that. I can't help but be more sexually attracted to that than what I got at home is like my fucking homie now, you know?
That's exactly what she is. She's your homie. And I don't know about you, I love you, my nigga. I don't want to be slayed up with my homie though, bro.
Exactly. No one want to be laid up at their homie, man.
And that's just the biggest thing. So I feel like in those relationships, bro, you got to stay on point, bro. And I feel like it does all start with men, bro. Some shit you shouldn't start. Like, if you don't start, it never going to be. Like, if I did see my woman with the door open, I'd be like,
yeah, you kind of just check that shit right there. You check it right there, because it's like, that's the subtleness. Then it's like, all right, it keep happening. You got to explain it to her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to be able to have those hard conversations. It's like, I done told you about so many hard conversations I done had in my relationship thus far. And that's the only reason why I'm still in a relationship, because I have those hard conversations. I'm not going to wait till it's the 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 time, and I'm just tired of smelling your shit. You feel me?
I feel it. Because that's how shit... That's some real shit, no. That's some real shit. But that's how shit goes left, bro. That's when those bigger arguments come up. Now y'all arguing over a bathroom door, which if you want to address this stuff from the beginning, it would have never been a problem, bro. It would have never been a problem. But it's real love. And I feel like, one, if your woman really respects you, bro, she's going to respect you more for those hard conversations you got to have with her, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
I feel like it has to be like that in every relationship. That's all a man really wants, bro, just to be respected. That's why so many people, like, the relationships don't last. Well, somebody probably feels disrespected, bro, in some kind of way. Even a woman can feel disrespected. You out here wilding on her, like, publicly, like shit's on the blog site, you fucking cheat, like fucking baby. Like, on some openly disrespecting her. That shit, I thought you were saying my mic was off.
Oh, no, you good.
You good?
Yeah, no, I had a thought, but I was waiting till you finish.
Oh, you good?
Oh, bet. Now, I was gonna just say about respect when it comes to the relationship, and like how you said. Then what did you say?
Baby, he be wilding like the blog sites.
Yeah, but before that.
Respect is both ways.
Oh yeah, okay. Men and women, when it comes to respect, I think a big problem is they try to. I think men, we kind of understand female nature for the most part, especially if you're a guy watching Alan Guy Talk podcasts and other similar content. You kind of understand what type of respect a woman wants. But I think women, they look at it from their view and their perspective and don't really understand, for the most part, what type of respect does a man want. And it's somewhat the same. You know, we both want we both want loyalty. I think it's more so required on the woman's side than the men's side. We both don't want to be embarrassed. We can both agree to that. But after that, it gets kind of different of what a man finds disrespectful and what a woman finds disrespectful. So I think as a woman, it's your job to, if you want to keep your relationship, because it's your job to keep the man going to start the relationship. But if you're not doing your job, you need to make sure you know what his boundaries are and what he wants from you and what he doesn't want from you.
That's totally true, bro. And you was hitting it on the head, bro. And I feel like as a man, when it really comes down to respect, it's most so has to do with like loyalty, bro. Like, I need to know, like, if I leave you around my friends, you're not going to say no dumb shit out your mouth. You're not going to embarrass me in front of my friends. You're not going to embarrass me in front of my family. Like, you're going to be a perfect representation of me throughout everything, bro. No matter if I'm there or what I'm not. Like, really, it's when he's not there. Like, let's say somebody was talking shit about me. Would you defend? Like, what would you do? I feel like it's that all-around respect. Like, I feel men, they want to be respected. Like, they want people to know, hey, I'm a man, like, I'm respected from my friends to my woman all the way down, bro.
Because that's how you, even like as a masculine man, when you are reaching that higher version of yourself, it's gonna happen naturally. Of course, you got people that you just gonna have to come off because they don't respect themselves, so they can't respect you. And that's a big thing with women too. A lot of them don't know how to respect themselves, so how can they respect a man? Ooh. And then when it comes to loyalty, I see it is different for men and women. As a man, I feel like you're being disloyal once you start to entertain another woman emotionally, and then you start to provide and protect for that other woman emotionally. That's when you starting to be disloyal. As a woman, is giving up anything that belongs to her man. And women like controlling, like they love to bring that word up, but if there is a hierarchy, if there is any type of structure to a relationship, which I believe a successful relationship needs some type of structure, the man is going to have some level of control. You want a nigga to provide and protect you, then you're going to have to give up some things. And that's going to be and you giving up some of those freedoms, that's showing that man that you do respect him and you do respect his vision and his leadership.
Absolutely right, bro. And I feel like the things you're giving up is not that much of a cost. I feel like it's different, bro. Men, I feel like what men give up and what women give up, totally opposites, bro. Men, we have to give up time. Like, we give up time to make money. Takes time to make money. Some niggas trade time for money once you get to that point. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like we trade so much more than what women. Okay, you can't go to the club. You can't be out here dressing vulgarly. It's not like we're saying you can't wear clothes at all, or we're saying you can't leave the house. You can still do it in a respectful manner. We have to actually leave the house and go get this money, which hella niggas, obviously it's a hard shit to do because hella niggas can't do it for some reason. So, and especially if you got a man that's making money, respecting you in the way, I feel like it's only natural. You should want to respect him. You shouldn't want to go to the club. You shouldn't want to dress vulgarly or do anything that might put him in risk of being disrespected.
Yeah, you gotta, as a woman, y'all gotta stop listening to the single woman in your life. If they are single, they don't have a man, or they're divorced, or like they don't have a man in their life, that's the last person you need to be going to for relationship advice. You need to find women that have been through it, are still going through it. If her husband not dead, or they ain't been in a 10+ year marriage and she's an older woman and she done made certain mistakes but she got it right, you know what I'm saying, that's cool too. But just make sure you have a mentor that knows what they talking about. Stop going to your group chat, stop going to even if your mom is a single woman, then she probably doesn't have the right information also, you know. And that's just the truth of the matter, the fact, you know what I'm saying. Like, unless her husband died, like, and then it's like you can't really, and I don't want to be too hard on the mamas, because, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of great single moms out there, but big part of them being a single mother is probably because of infidelity, because of man, you know what I'm saying. It's either money problems or infidelity. And to me, infidelity is like one of those things, like, you really, why did you get married if you was going to leave because he stuck his dick in another woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's like, why did you even get married? If you, because he's a man, sometimes stuff happens. I'm not saying it's right. If you do say you're gonna be monogamous, you definitely should. But you say for better and for worse, and women always love to pretend like they love somebody unconditional, but it's still that condition that if he makes this mistake, then this everything going to hell.
Yeah. And I don't fucking agree with that at all, bro. I feel like you gotta leave somebody. If it's different, if the woman cheat on you, leave her. Run away as fast as you
get
can.
the fuck out of there.
Bro, but as a man, bro, if your man cheats and y'all are actually married, I feel like that's kind of crazy just to leave him. I feel like it's so crazy, especially if he's doing his job as a man. Now, if he's not doing his job as a man, like he's not providing and protecting, and he's still out here cheating, okay, I can see that. I can get that. You can work with that. But if he's doing everything else, if he did that one mistake, I can't own. I feel like that's a tough one, bro. I feel like that's a tough one.
It's a tough one to want to destroy your marriage, and I don't feel like what the problem is, and the problem why men don't respect marriage no more is because it's so easy and it favors the woman to get out. Now it's just an insurance policy, you know. You get married as a woman, you lock a dude down, you have a baby, and you get married. Oh, you're straight for life. You don't really gotta do shit. You can take that nigga to court for how much child support you want. You know what I'm saying? That's what people looking at it as, instead of the original thing of, we're coming together, we're becoming one. Most religions they're not supposed to be believing in divorce, so it's not supposed to be so, we had this fight, or we had this, or this happened, and now we gonna split up. Like, no, it's really not supposed to be like that now. If a dude is beating on you, or he's just not doing what he's supposed to do as a man, and he's fucking your life up, then okay, those two things where shit, you made the wrong decision. You know what I'm saying? You should have known that this nigga was gonna be an abuser or gonna be not on his shit if he wasn't already on it. If you didn't meet him and you ain't ask him what he felt, who he is and where he's going in life, if he couldn't answer those two questions, or you didn't ask those two questions as a woman, then you fucked up.
You did make a mistake. You did. But it's okay, because we all do make mistakes. But I would want to say, bro, and this going to come back a little bit, bro, when it really comes down to with like the men and women stuff, like leaving, when we're leaving, you said it, the vows, bro. I feel like don't get married if you really want to get or if you think you would even get divorced. I feel like for me to really get married, we going to have a conversation, like, to be honest, I don't care what happens, bro. Like, as long as it's just not like some really wild ass shit, it gotta be some tense, like, can't forget, like, I want to kill you type shit. Like, death do us part. I'm telling you, death do us part. So unless it's some shit, I'm not getting divorced, bro. I feel like it's not worth it.
The only way is if you sinning, and you know what I'm saying, you being an ungodly woman. You know what I'm saying, then you being an ungodly woman, then like, you know what I'm saying, then I might have to make a different choice. Like, you letting evil get into you, make all these bad decisions, or you already was built like that to make bad decisions, then I can't, you know what I'm saying, I gotta step away from that. But as long as it's not like no too much extra stuff going on with you, I don't really see a problem with a dude really like staying with a woman that needs work, you know what I'm saying, as long as she not cheating on you and stuff like that. Like, because both 9 times out of 10 we damn near all of us fucked up in some type of way, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look at it, like, we all humans, we all had sex before marriage like we weren't supposed to do, we all kind of fucked up, but it's the point of, okay, we're gonna come together and we're gonna grow together and work very hard and enjoy the fruits of our labors together, and raise our kids and think about the next generations and stuff like that.
Facts. That's what it's really about. People don't be looking at the big picture, bro. You gotta look at the big picture with this shit, bro. And wind it back again, bro. Because you was like, who should a woman go to if they need advice, bro? I feel like if you don't got somebody like that, like an older woman, somebody, talk to your man about it. Because if your man is a real masculine man, I promise you he'll be able to help you in some kind of way. He can't give you every single thing you might need because he's still a man. But like, if it's something like, I'm struggling with this, talk to your man about it.
Yeah, like, he can tell you what he wants and what he needs in the moment, but he can't coach you in how to be a woman. Like, honestly, you should have got that younger in life. But if he does decide to take you in, understanding that, okay, she doesn't know everything yet, she doesn't isn't the best meal planner and isn't the best at this or that, but I see the potential. I see that she can get there, and I say I don't see no problem with taking that. I think as a man though, should really get the best that you can get and try to go for a package that's already complete. A woman that did come from a good family. You don't have to worry about teaching her and coaching things because you still learning and developing yourself, especially if you a dude still in your 20s.
I'm telling you, bro. So, but I feel like he's gonna be able to tell you what he needs, though. That's gonna be the biggest point. As long as he can communicate what he needs, y'all can figure out the rest, bro. We can figure out maybe a schedule. Like, he needs me to cook more. Okay, maybe plan this shit out or become a better cook. Whatever he might need from you. And same vice versa, bro. If you just communicate to your masculine man what you need from him, bro. Like, yeah, I need you to maybe walk me to the door a little bit more. I don't feel safe sometimes.
And then it's like the superior man, bro. It's like a lot of stuff you don't even have to say directly like that. You can just tell, like, when she does do it, like, boom, say she cook a nice meal for you. Just tell her, oh, I love it when you cook for me like this. I promise you this is going to start happening more often.
Facts, bro. That's another thing. People be so focused on the negatives, bro. That's why another reason y'all relationships don't work, bro. You can't complain about the negatives all day and then wonder why your relationship is failing. It's because you're focusing on the negatives.
You're looking for the flaws in it.
I'm telling you,
and
bro.
And that's probably because you grew up in a not so ideal household where your parents were probably looking for the flaws in each other.
Thanks, bro. Like, there's no way I'm gonna just sit around the house and just complain about what my wife does. Even if she does some shit like she was supposed to. Let's say she's supposed to wash the dishes. I was like, I'm not gonna be like, damn, you never fucking wash the dishes. I'm gonna say what she did do. She cooked. I'm like, damn, that was a good ass meal. Now look at them dishes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always like to say the job isn't finished. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cook, the dishes is a part of the job. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying? Even my shawty, she do events and stuff like that. So boom, we'll finish the event. We bring the stuff back here, but I always tell her your event not over until all the stuff is put away and the house looks back how it was before we had all your stuff out. You know what I'm saying? And I always make sure I put that in the air so she knows what I'm looking for instead of her leaving this shit out for a day or two and I'm just mad because to me I need my space to be, you know what I'm saying, as straight as possible. It's not gonna be 100% straight all the time, but clutter fucks with my mind, so I can't have that.
Bro, and that's crazy. It fucks with my mind too. To the point, like, let's say I go in somebody's room and something I don't like, I'm like, hey, you need to clean that shit up, bro. Like, because if not, I'm going to start tweaking the fuck out in this bitch. And I honestly do not care. Because why is your room messy, nigga?
Exactly. It's like, yeah, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, certain things I can deal with, but it's like, I can't deal with stuff just all over the middle of the floor. And I know I say, if it's not no walking room in this motherfucker, like, how can I even think straight? How can I, you know what I'm saying, if I can't find where stuff at, stuff not organized, like, yeah, all that stuff fucks me up. But that's a 2-people job until you do get that maid coming over at 8 a.m. every other day, you know?
Facts, and knowing where everything's fucking supposed to go at.
Yeah.
That's some real deal shit right there. Boom. And when it really comes down to these relationships, bro, I feel like so many men be afraid to lose their girl, bro. And when I say you can't be afraid to lose your girl, bro, you can't, bro. Because it's a mental thing, bro. If you're afraid of anything, that thing is probably going to happen. Most people, fears never come true until they literally internalize that shit, bro. You keep thinking about it. Next thing you know, you done lost your bitch.
That's facts, though. That's completely facts, man. You got to... Man, if you ain't read The Alchemist by now, you need to read that book, man. Shout out to my young boy Santiago, man.
Real life.
He had to, like, not saying he didn't even lose his bitch. He had to leave her in search of his personal journey because he knew, hey, purpose first. And sometimes it won't even be this situation like that, but you gotta understand, if she's doing something that's against your program, against what you got going on, she's doing something that's holding you back in any way, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, make you a little list, weigh out the pros and cons. It shouldn't even take that much. You know if a bitch is hurting your progress or not. I know we all got this thing in our mind that when people are bad for us, that wants to see the good in it. Also, and we was just talking about not complaining like so much about the bad stuff, but look at the good stuff. But if some actions and behaviors are detrimental to your kingdom, so you're gonna have to do what you gotta do, and it don't necessarily gotta be forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might be Santiago. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your path right now is the army. You're a young dude getting out of high school. You got a girl, but your path is the army. She going to nursing school or something. You gotta go do what you gotta do. You can't be afraid that somebody gonna be fucking her. If somebody fucking her when you gone, then she just want for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's some real shit, bro. That's some real shit. She just wasn't for you, bro. And you gotta be safe. Be thankful for that shit. I'm thankful somebody fucked my bitch back then. Why? Cause I'm me now, nigga. Like,
cause you want a woman that's stronger than her flesh, bro. We all supposed to be stronger than our flesh, and that's a deep conversation to get into. But I'll leave it there. But you want a woman that's definitely stronger than her flesh.
That's facts, bro. That's facts. And for those of y'all that haven't read that book, little rundown. Basically, he met the woman of his dreams. This dude, he met the Santiago. He met the woman of his dreams, but God told him, like, hey, you got to go get this money. Basically, you got to go get this money.
He was already on his journey, made a pit stop, thought he found something that was good enough to give up his personal legend, personal dream, his personal purpose, but he understood that he would never even know what's the end goal of his personal, of his purpose if he does stay here. He'll always be left wondering, like, oh my God, like, maybe I should have did this. Maybe I should have did that. The whole time, she could have turned out to be a bitch that wasn't even good for him. And then he gave up his dreams for nothing.
Facts, bro. And you just hit it on the head, bro. He didn't know. We're telling y'all what happened, but at the time, he didn't know what would happen. He didn't know if he was going to really find it. He really thought this was his woman, like.
Yeah. I think, didn't he, when he came back, she was pregnant, though? Like, she had kids and some old... I don't know.
I don't think so, bro. I thought she was waiting for him.
I don't know. I think
he came back. Huh? I don't think he came back, bro.
He came back and seen us. Say we gotta read the book again, but we know. I feel like towards the end it was like some war shit going on, and she had kids and some old shit or something like that. I don't know. I might be thinking about a different story.
I was about to say. I think you read
we're gonna focus on the part of him having to leave his girl, because it's possible that, you know what I'm saying, as a young dude, if you're a young dude in your 20s, you don't know which way your life is going to go. You need to be ready for a drastic change at any moment, and that might come with having to separate from somebody that you really love, that you really fuck with, that you really might think is the one. But just know, if she's the one and she really matches your purpose, she is going to make you leaving her. She's gonna make it easier for you, but it's gonna hurt her like a motherfucker. But she'll understand, and she will. I ain't gonna say like she gonna save herself for you, because she might not. You know, she might see the next new shiny nigga roll into town, and it might be donezo for you. But at least you got to where you were gonna go, because I promise you, no woman is gonna be as great as finding your purpose.
I'm telling you, your personal treasure, bro. The shit that was literally designed just for you, put on this earth just for you, bro. There's nothing like it in the world, bro. In the moment, it might be like, damn, this girl is like that. But when you really look back, you gonna be like, damn, I'm happy I had to let her go, bro. And every man has to go through this shit. I feel like every man that's done it, like, left a girl you really thought that was the one, but like, nah, baby, I gotta let you go. Like,
multiple times, man, all through my life, many times, like, you know what I'm saying? It just, if it calls for that, if that's the time, if I feel like she's like, this is a detriment to me, or I don't feel like she is giving me the full respect in my vision and my leadership at the moment, then that's just what it gotta be, you know what I'm saying? And you can do it however you want to as a man. Me, I like being straight up with women, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, like, they always gonna think it's another bitch, regardless. If you leave a girl, they always gonna think it's because of another bitch, but whole time it's for something greater. But
always is, bro. And for you,
last thought, I was just gonna say, I had a girl that I was messing with early 2020, and literally I left her because we was just talking and stuff, but it was getting more serious. But she wanted me to like meet her kid and all of that stuff. She had kids. And I think I was already against like being with a single mom, and it got to that point where like, all right, this is not just fun time no more. She wants something more serious, so I had to stop talking to her, and she swore up and down it was because of another girl.
Really? And it was just because she had a kid.
Just because she had a kid, and it was like, you know what I'm saying? Also, I had been like knowing other dudes that was messing with her and stuff like that, so she wasn't the one for me. Yeah. She was like a pit stop, you know?
It'd be like that, bro. Pit stop is crazy. Bro, and that's some real shit. And for y'all to think, oh, why did he just bring his girl with him, bro? Bro, we even talked about this shit. Like, why couldn't his girl just come with him on this journey? Bro, you gotta think about all the shit that he went through. Like, mind you, in the book, this nigga got robbed, some more shit.
He gonna bring his bitch through the desert? Through the trenches,
literally, you
through
can't.
hell, like through the storm, like you know what I'm saying, like if she's with you on that storm, like y'all took that trip, y'all already knew y'all was taking that trip together, but this nigga was going through the trenches, like you know what I'm saying.
Facts, bro, and that's how it's literally gonna be. If she didn't start off in this thing with you, I'm not a big advocate of bringing her along, bro. Don't get me wrong. She can be in the house while you go save the world. That's perfectly okay. But bringing her everywhere with you, that's just not going to work, bro. Because this isn't her journey, bro. This is your journey, bro. And I feel like that's kind of an escape, too, bro. Like, you just want somebody there to comfort you, nigga. No, nigga. You don't need no one. You got yourself in God, nigga. If you need somebody to read you a bedtime story, ask God. I'm sure he'll oblige.
Because whole time, her journey may have been to stay in that place, learn some more things that's going to help him for when he does come back older, wiser, and he found that personal legend that he was looking for.
I'm telling you, because whole time, if she wouldn't win with him, they might want to turn around. He might want to have to turn around just for her.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing we got to understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back then, is a whole different thing. But now, women are they supposed to be soft and gentle and feminine and stuff like that, and it's just not like you're going to the jungle. You need a girl that wants to go to the jungle. If she doesn't want to go to the jungle, you just taking her to the jungle, you're not gonna be there very long. She can see a few bugs, see a snake, and it's over, you know. So you gotta be that type of guy to understand that I don't need anybody to do anything with me. Like I'm you know what I'm saying, I got a lot of wisdom. I understand that this world, we all interconnected. We never really truly alone if we all one and we all coming from the same place and going to the same place. After this, we all one, we all connected. I should be moving through this world, no fear, not afraid of being alone. The solitude, you should learn to enjoy it.
Guys do, bro. You guys do every single trip, bro. And that was a good point. You gotta want somebody that wants to do it too, bro. And that's another thing. Excuse me, because we hear a lot of people talk about like being in the trenches and how some people did have their girl with them. Me personally, I don't think I would want my girl to see me at my lowest. Like, I'm talking like your real lowest. Like, let's say, God forbid, you sleeping in the car.
If you had
like some shit like
ground zero, you're the only moving up is the only way to go. Then you probably don't want a woman with you. You might not even want a woman that would want a guy like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't blame a woman for wanting resources from a man as long as she is reciprocating it in some form of energy or whatever. But as like you definitely, I wouldn't want a woman that would fuck with the homeless guy outside. I would assume she's a crackhead or something, you know?
Something, or she's homeless herself. So we just two homeless people. I wouldn't. I don't think that.
And then you gotta think, your woman, if you want to have a successful relationship, she's gonna need an hour to two of full present time from you. Nigga, that's you can't afford that right now. If you sleeping in the car, if you at the bottom, you at your lowest, you cannot afford to even be spending time with a woman. It's gonna take too much from you. You need to be, eating your struggle meals. Don't be trying to go get Chick-fil-A because the bitch want Chick-fil-A. Like, nah. And I know a dude that used to do that. He was at his lowest and he buying a girl pillows for her bed. He don't even got a bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, just OD, bringing a girl Chick-fil-A in the morning. Yeah, bringing a girl Chick-fil-A and stuff in the morning, and he don't even eat Chick-fil-A like that. He eat struggle meals because he know his situation bad. He going to the store, grab some nuts and a goddamn honey stinger, and he good for the day. You know what I'm saying?
Honey stinger is crazy.
Yeah, but he get Chick-fil-A because he talking to this girl. And mind you, he bought her new sheets. She came back and she had some different sheets on the bed. So he probably wasn't the only guy with
I was about to say, somebody probably nutted on his sheets and she had to wash them bitches real quick.
You get deep, man.
I'm telling you. And see, that's another type of problem, bro. And I feel like that's like more of an ego pride-ish thing. Like, bro, sometimes if you don't got it, you just gotta be like, hey, bitch, I don't got it. Even if you do got it, you don't got it. Let's say that was your last $50. Why is you spending like money on Chick-fil-A? That's not smart. It's not
smart at all. We gotta recognize as guys, you're gonna have a better life, an easier life, always being honest. You might not get everything you want. Like, yeah, you can lie your way into certain better situations and stuff like that. But especially with women, you can't be player if you're not honest. You can't, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't. If you got a girl and you talking to other girls and you not telling them that you got a girl, that's not a player. You just being a liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, besides you give them the choice, give them the option. I seen it on a post. Let's say you want volunteers, not victims. Know what I'm saying? You want girls that know your situation, know what you got going on, and still fucking with you because of that. Not a girl you lied to and now she all hurt because she found out the truth about what you got going on.
That is true, bro. That's very so true. And that's another reason why sometimes you can't have that woman on that journey, bro. Women want to be so in the moment, bro. They want to be in the moment creatures. Yeah, she's going to want that Chick-fil-A because it's going to make her happy in the moment. As a guy, you got to think, yeah, this Chick-fil-A may make me happy in the moment, but for the long term, bro, that shit's gonna break. That shit's breaking my bank account. I'm never gonna get out of my situation, and it's just gonna be a repeated cycle, bro. Some of y'all, bro, look at y'all bank accounts and see what the fuck y'all be spending money on, bro. Like, I feel like if you don't got at least abandon that bitch, eating out shouldn't be your main priority on your list, bro. That's just some real ass shit. Speaking of myself first, had to cut some shit out. Cause no way you can spend $10 on Chick-fil-A every fucking day, but you're not but your bank account isn't at least a band. That's not cool, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man. You gotta understand. It's just about making the right choices and understanding your position in life, and also understanding you're a man. If you're in your 20s and you at your lowest, it doesn't matter. You at your time when you supposed to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could lose everything I fucking got right now. I'll probably just go ahead and be single, be grinding back up, and by the time I'm in my 30s, I'm gonna be doing better than I ever did. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, if you got a girl that's around your age, you in her 20s, if she don't understand that she's supposed to be as least of a burden on you as possible, then you need to leave her. Because if you're in your 20s and she's take, never giving back, then you need to stay far the fuck away from her.
Facts, bro. I totally agree. And that's another thing. I feel like you should want the best for her. Go tell her to go get a rich nigga.
Yeah, tell her go get a guy that's already, if she wants all that shit from you, go tell her go get a guy that's older, that got all his shit together, and he'll take care of you. And, you know, when she's in her 30s and you in your 30s and you got a new young thing that just turned 21 and she looking like, damn, this nigga doing everything I wanted to do. Well, with a younger bitch, you know what I'm saying? When she could have been with you if she had understood, like, all right, I need to give her some time right now. We both still young. I need to be making this money and bringing it back to him so he can make decisions with it and shit like that, so he can be up, because it doesn't matter as a woman what I do. Like, I was seeing the Simone Biles shit with her boyfriend. People saying, oh, Simone this, Simone. Ladies, let me tell you, a man does not care how much, a successful man does not care how much money or anything accolades, none of that stuff a woman has. Is she gonna be a good wife? Is she gonna be a good mother? Is she gonna be a good confidant, someone I can come to about certain things? That's what we're caring about. We're not caring about, oh, she got flips, moves made out of her. Like, all that's great stuff. I ain't hating on her, but y'all can't be hating on bro for saying he's the catch. He's an NFL player. He's, not saying, a certain height, black dude, light eyes, not saying, not a ugly dude, not saying, like, he could get damn near any girl he want. You think he care about Simone money and all that shit? No, he care about the person she is.
I'm telling you. And I feel like women just don't get that, though. They be thinking, I had a girl, she was bragging about how much money she made. She was like, yeah, I'm a registered nurse, blah, blah, blah. I do all this. I was like, bitch, I don't care. Like,
you not gonna give a fuck. If boom, y'all start living together, she working. If she not bringing you that money, why would you give a fuck? If she not bringing you that money, why would she give a fuck? That's the same type of girl. She'll be like, oh, I want you to pay all the bills, but she won't give you all her damn money. Like, and I feel like that's flawed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, like, I feel like, boom, she wants a masculine man. She need to be taking that registered nurse check and giving it to you, no question asked. Here you go, baby, take the money. You know what I'm saying? I trust you and your vision to do what you need to do with it. I know I'm gonna be good, so I'm gonna go back to work until you got a role for me to play for you.
Hey, bro, that's a real bitch right there. That's a real bitch. You need that.
And in turn, you have no problem paying all the bills, because now, like, you can do it, no questions asked. You know?
Yeah. I forgot what we was talking. No, Simone Biles, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, but that's really what it is, though. And I seen that same clip, bro. And whole time, if I probably seen Simone Biles, especially this was He said 2020. It wasn't that far ago, was it?
I don't think so.
No, it was because he was talking about
like
COVID.
4 or 5 years ago. Yeah,
he was talking about COVID.
Oh, like before.
Yeah, he was talking about COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was 2020. If you show me a picture of Simone Biles, I might maybe recognize the face, but I would say that's Simone Biles. Like
I wouldn't expect any like. I wouldn't expect all men to just be, especially like if you are laser focused. You gotta think this nigga's a D2 prospect that made it to the NFL. You think during any of that time he's worried about the Olympics, women's gymnastics, any of that shit? He probably seen that shit on the post and. And I know for facts when I was in college, I was not looking at social media as much as I do now. You know what I'm saying? I was outside, I'm on campus, I'm moving around on the hose, going to football practice and all this other stuff. I'm not looking at who's the top gymnast. And I think the app that he was saying is like some type of like Tinder for like people with higher incomes and stuff like that. So it's like nobody is going. Know what I'm saying? Like they. Like, I mean, I believe him when he said that he didn't know who she was like that for real. Know what I'm saying? Like, he maybe, like he said, he seen gymnasts and all this stuff, but he said they linked up. She was cool. He fucked with her vibe and all this stuff. And it turned out to be what it was. Not to mention, he probably has more money than her. You know what I'm saying? He's an NFL player. She's a highly decorated gymnast, but and she probably got a lot of endorsements and stuff like that. But she also quit a lot of times for her, mental health stuff. And stuff like me, I don't know. A lot of that stuff, like the tennis girl did it too, so I ain't gonna be too hard about it. But I just think this world is a lot more softer than it was now. Like but you got, and I don't be too hard on her because of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mental health is very important. And she doing flips and shit, so your mental definitely got to be right for that. So I think the tennis girl deserve a little bit more flack than that.
I feel, but at the same time, bro, when niggas say that, they get kicked off teams, bro. They say they taking mental health breaks. It was actually a player that legit, I forgot which team. He didn't show up to practice for like a week though. Think coach kicked him off the team. It was like mental health. Fuck that shit. Got that shit gone. Got that shit gone.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's like just say you're scared, or just say shit is getting to you. I feel like the mental health thing is just the easy way to put it. And like I said, I don't really blame them for it. Like any type of athlete for using it, but don't let it be a consistent thing. Like Ben Simmons, first it was mental health, then it was his back and stuff like that. I believe the back stuff was true, but the mental health stuff, like, bro, you were scared, bro.
Lucky.
The Phillies are hard. It's a tough crowd, bro. It's a tough crowd. You know what I'm saying? In Philly, you were scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's not the easiest thing to say, but you'll get back in the game a lot quicker admitting that than hiding behind. My God, my mental health is not right. You know what I'm saying? You're fine, nigga. You at home playing fucking Modern Warfare and shit like that. If anything, that shit is fucking up your mental health. Not, you know what I'm saying, basketball.
No, I feel that too. And I feel like it is kind of different with like men and women too. I feel like that is kind of more of a thing for women to say my mental health. Because as a man, you're supposed to be a masculine man, nigga. Nobody cares about your mental health. You need to make sure these bills paid, like your woman straight, your kids straight.
And that's crazy, but at the same time, I feel like men, we do so much that messes up our own mental health. A lot of the time, we do a lot of stuff that messes up our own mental health, whether it's eating wrong, whether it's playing video games too much, whether it's watching too much TV, not getting adequate sleep. It's a lot of things we do ourselves. Simone Biles, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really can't be too hard on her. Like, now she jumping up, flipping 3-4 times in the air. I'm gonna let her have that shit. I'm gonna let her have that shit with the mental health. I'm gonna let her have that. But just back to like her and dude's relationship, like the dude is gonna be the catch, and I don't think nobody is gonna say nothing wrong about that. Now, if she went and got a broke nigga, which she would not do, then okay, I can, you know what I'm saying, y'all can come and complain about the nigga saying whatever all y'all want, but and I don't really think it's too many other dudes of bruh stature that's gonna be like going after her too. So that's another take.
I mean, you got to think about it, because when you're at that level, it's not, you got to compete. Yeah, she got money, but there's girls with BBLs. like big butts. Big
so you don't even
like,
need the BBLs. Know what I'm saying? It's just badder women. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? There's women that look better. Than they don't have to have that amount of money to. Know what I'm saying? Get a guy. Simone at her with no money. Are you taking her on a date?
Can't say that out loud.
Okay.
It was a crazy pic. I can only think of that pic. She was looking bad buff in the pic, bro. They was kind of wilding with the pic. Like they didn't.
But that's
they
how she looked though.
Put her in the dresses. That probably won't help. That probably won't help.
I mean, I think she look decent in the dress. It's to me, it's like the reason why she is so athletic is because she's so muscular though. So it's like you got to take that with it. You know, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Strong arm women, we not really like against. You know, we not against
strong arm. Ain't nothing wrong with having strong arms, bro. I'm gonna say this, cause they carry multiple babies.
Exactly, like she's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? He got them. You know what I'm saying? Why can't they both be the prize? Why can't they both be the catch? Like, yeah, she's a good catch. You know, you get with her, you coming up. If you ain't got no money, you're coming up in the world. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but at the end of the day, he can get her pregnant and leave her and. Like, he's still going to be a good catch. Simone Biles with a kid and not in the gymnastics no more. Who really checking for her besides, like, garbage truck workers and things like that?
Simone Biles is a great person, though. She might get a great personality.
She probably do, though. She probably do. But come on now. Like, that's part of it, though. We do want great personality. But, you know, she said, like, I don't know, her Instagram say, mimosa and margarita lover, so she might be an alcoholic a little bit.
Or a freak.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, bro, she doing flips and all types of tricks on the dick, bro. Simone Biles is doing all types of tricks on the dick, which that is cool. And that's probably, hey, I'm trying to tell you, she probably like third, fourth link up, you know what I'm saying? She probably whooped it out on them and nigga fist.
Love story.
Because that's something she do got on other women. A lot of these women nowadays ain't flexible at all.
At all, bro. At all. You can probably.
Mind y'all, half of this last segment was just jokes, so don't fucking cancel us.
Please don't. It's just a joke.
But if you a dude and you ready to come at us, just think, would you? You know what I'm saying? Cuff that junk or not, you know?
If you're a dude coming in this, you a bitch.
Yeah.
You a bitch.
And for the woman, you know, we love women all shapes and sizes. We just want everybody to be better. And I feel like a lot of y'all, she's happy. She in her relationship.
Literally.
Like she's
it was women trying to bring them down.
She was actively liking comments, calling the woman ringless, bitter, and all that stuff. So she's fine in her position. She, know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck if bro knew her or not? Like, y'all gotta stop acting like everybody live on the internet like y'all.
Facts, bro. But we gonna wrap this one up. That's gonna be the end of today's episode, man. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in, bro. I was gonna say some Spanish. But goodness, I only can think of good afternoon.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's the Spanish stage right, bro. That shit got me too, bro. Shit got me too in the beginning, man. But goddamn, buenos noches, man. I hope y'all having a wonderful night. I'm saying, me encanta the fans. We love y'all. Yeah, man. Keep breathing. Keep taking care of yourself. Know what I'm saying? Cartagena meetup coming soon, man. I don't really think we're gonna drop the date on this first one, should we? I think they should just hit us up if they want to go. Yeah, if you watching this, you really fuck with us, hit us up in the DM. You know the Instagram's back in the beginning. Go scroll back to the beginning. Anything else?
No, that's it.
We love y'all. We out.
Love.